More than 30 churches, worship centers, and nonprofits all agree they would welcome Syrian refugees to New Mexico with open arms.
We've been very concerned that 31 governors, including Governor Susana Martinez, thought that limiting refugee resettlement is the answer to an attack by extremists.
They argued that the Pilgrims and Puritans who came to the U.S. centuries ago were refugees too, looking for religious freedom. And since then, they say people fleeing oppression, war, and inequality have been migrating wherever they could.
My grandfather, for example, came fleeing oppression, spoke no English, had no money, arrived on these shores, became a success.
That we are called to reach out to one another at times of need, in fellowship, in joy, in suffering, and thanksgiving. At no more time is that true than now.
McNeil says this time people around the world are fleeing for their lives. And despite the concern after the terror attacks in Paris, many here say it's unfair to link the actions of a few with a faith shared by millions.
Why should we include? Why should we use that as a tool against many innocent people? We have kids, we have fathers, we have mothers, we are human beings.
And ultimately, they say, that kind of global mistrust is exactly what groups like ISIS want.
By building those relationships, we're doing a lot more to counter ISIS attacks than through violence.
One of the speakers said when he meets with refugees here in New Mexico, they talk about people greeting them with smiles and treating them with dignity and respect. Those are things they identify as American values. Back to you.
Governor Martinez is back in the national spotlight, speaking at the Republican Governors Association. She jumped into the debate over Syrian refugees, saying she's disappointed in how dismissive the president is being.
When we ask the tough questions on how are we going to vet individuals when there is no documentation, there isn't anything out there for us to confirm that the individual coming in as a refugee isn't really a terrorist, as it resulted in France.
More than half the nation's governors say they oppose allowing Syrian refugees into the U.S. Among the states that oppose it, all but one have Republican governors. Governor Martinez is currently the RGA's vice chairwoman and is expected to be elected today as the group's chairwoman.